Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today in another one of my videos. Also, today I will be doing this look I created. It's a soft natural glam. Well, it's not natural glam, but you know, it's a soft glam with a dark lip because who's in the mood for fall and cold season? I know most of y'all might be, but not me. Anyway, if you would like to know how I created this look, please continue watching and don't forget to show me some love. And thanks for even stopping in and just clicking on the video. Thanks. Okay, so today's look, well, I already went in with my eyebrows just to save some time, but for today I'm gonna be going in with like a nude soft glam so that we can wear a dark lip since it is the beginning of September. Well, yeah, it still is the beginning of September, but you'll be able to start getting into the fall colors and the fall looks. And yep, so let's get into it. First, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelid with the P. Louise base. And actually, that's not what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna go ahead and put some serum on my face so I can let all that sit in. And I'm going in with the Tarte. Oh, excuse my nails. And then I'm just gonna add 3 drops. A small one on my forehead, on my cheeks, and that's it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and rub that in. I know I'm supposed to like dab it in. Gonna let that sit in for a little bit. While that sits in, now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the P. Louise base. It's in the shade 2. And you saw that. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my same concealer brush, and I'm just gonna pack in the eyeshadow base onto my eyelid. And I know in the last video I kind of sped up the footage. I just wasn't sure who like wanted to hear the whole thing or hear me explain how to do it. Just gonna blend it all in together. And then I'll just go back with my finger and just dab it in a little bit more. And RIP to my nails because one broke and I decided just to chop the rest off because why not? Why not? This one is all blended in. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the other eye. And I know it looks kind of messy, but it's okay. It's gonna be all blended in together, so no worries. And I think I'm gonna go in with Tasty, this brown that's right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and use a light hand, so just barely getting any product on my eye and into the crease and on the brush as well. And today I'm going in with the Morphe E18 brush, the same as the last time. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly tap the color on the mirror and then go ahead and tap the shadow in and just pack it into the lid. We're basically gonna make like a stencil of like where you want to place your brown shadow. And today I'm gonna go ahead and go all the way around my eyelid, just packing it in. This is gonna be like a soft cut crease, kind of, because I'm not really gonna cut the crease. We're just gonna place the white shadow in there. I know it looks kind of messy, but that is okay. I'm gonna tuck it into the crease and into the corner of your eyelid. And then with whatever else is left, lightly drag it out. And just buff the shadow up. Trying to blend away any harsh lines. Just like that. And I'm using a soft like press. I'm not pressing into my eye so hard. I'm just lightly blending it outward. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with another brush. And this is a little fluffy brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Cone from the Jawbreaker palette. And I'm just gonna lightly blend the shadows together. I'm gonna blend Tasty with Cone. And so now, since I've blended away almost that brown, you can't really see it, I'm gonna go back in with the brown. I've already picked up some shadow and I'm just gonna dab it, pack it in to the crease again, and just blend it out. And then I have a towel right here, and you can dust off your brush or get a new one, up to you. But I'm just gonna dust it off and blend it out some more on my crease. And drag it out a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with Cone and above but Tasty, get a little bit higher in there, just like that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Precision shadow brush, and it's from Sephora, and I'm gonna go ahead and put Virgin. It's a white shade. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in that brow bone. Drag it to the front a little. Just blend it in all together. You can add more or less if you need to. I'm just gonna go in with the brush that has no powder on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and just buff out some more of that brown shade in the corners and then in the middle. And now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the flat brush, and I'm gonna use this e.l.f. one, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that Virgin shade, the white one, and just place it in here. in on the top of my eyelid, under the crease, and I'm just gonna try and pack it on. As much as I can. Just like that, and I'm gonna go ahead, this is just like outlining it where I want to place it. I'm gonna go back in and pack on more of the shadow. So I think I'm gonna do it halfway. Oops, sorry. I'm just gonna go halfway at the top and in the middle. Now add more of that brown shade after that. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with that same brush that I used for brown, and with a little bit of whatever products on there, I'm just going to blend the two together. And now that that's blended together, I'm going to go ahead and go in with that same brown, and I'm just going to pack it in some more, since I did decide to go ahead and do the crease halfway. I'm just gonna blend it. The trick about blending is you have to go back and add more and keep blending more, adding more, so you feel satisfied with it. You can even add glitter to this if you want, but I'm not. Or should I? I'm just buffing out the edges a little, dragging it down. And then with the brush that has no product, I'm just gonna blend out the cone with that virgin shade. And then check up close and personal for any mistakes. Just gonna add more of that white shade into it because we did go ahead and add more brown, just to bring it out a little bit more. This is the way the shadow came out before I put mascara, lashes, and liner. So now I will add a wing real quick, and then I'm gonna get off to do the other eye off camera. Let's do a wing liner. Okay, first you're just gonna flick up the corner. And then you're going to want to drag the line down. And then go ahead and finish off the front. If you're a beginner at liner, then practice will make perfect, but it isn't too bad. And there you go. You got yourself a winged liner. But okay, I'm back and I picked up my hair so that way I can straighten it real quick. You can't really tell because my backdrop, but it's alright. Anyways, now the eyes, for the most part, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Clear Start. It's from and it is Clearing Defense SPF 30 Mattifying Moisturizer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Too Faced concealer, like last time, in the shade Light Beige. And I'm just gonna lightly conceal, since a little goes a long way on this one. And go in with a brush, and then afterwards I will be blending it out with my beauty blender. And let me stop looking at the screen. I'm just blending the concealer in. And today is another Friday, so happy Friday. Time to wind down and chill. I'm just gonna drag it up and blend it out. And after this, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a beauty blender or my Real Technique sponge. I don't know why I even try and call it a beauty blender. I've never even owned one. What? Yeah, that's what I say too. But either way, whatever gets the job done, girl. Whatever works for you. Do whatever works for you. Okay, and my sponge is damp as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend everything in. I'm going in with my foundation, and it's going to be the same Too Faced one. I really want to try another brand, but I just don't know which one. I've been so stuck on this Too Faced one. I know now that they have a matte formula, so maybe that one's better, maybe not, who knows. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my foundation, and I start at the bottom and just work my way up to the top. So now I'm going to go in with my sponge. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my powder. And it's the Fenty Beauty powder in Banana. And then I put it on my top. And I just rub it in. And I've seen this trick lately where they rub it in their palm, like so they could get an even spread. I mean, I thought that was a good idea, but I usually rub it in on the top of the lid, so it kind of like does that for me. I don't have to dirty my hand. So yeah, it's like the same thing, but just a little FYI, I've been seeing that going around lately. Okay, and this was the eye look. So now I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face a little. And I'm going in with the Too Faced bronzer again. And I'm just lightly dabbing in the shade into my cheekbone and flicking it upwards to blend it up. Blend it up and out. Don't forget your temples, along your hairline, or your forehead, and the jawline. I'm gonna go in with another Beige Cosmetics brush, and the brush, it is number 121. And I'm just gonna, I already dabbed into my bronzer, and I'm just gonna lightly brush down my nose. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this bigger brush and just kind of blend it all out. Same thing for my cheekbone. And this is a Sephora brush, and it's a small contour brush. That works really good. And I'm just gonna blend everything out, just so I don't have no harsh lines, no extra blotchy color anywhere. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get the blush, and it's the same one because I don't have a lot of blushes. I don't really use blush, so this little one does me well. It's that Party from, and I'm gonna go ahead and just dab into my cheeks. Oh, you're blushing? Yes, I'm blushing. Oh my god, you make me so nervous. Oh my gosh, I'm so funny. Okay, anyways, now that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this big powder brush and just, you know, mash everything up once more, blend it all together. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the powder and go ahead and cut my cheekbones. I'm just kidding. Okay, so let me put some more here. Okay, and now that that's on, I'm just gonna leave it on a little longer. Go ahead and fix this. Alright, and then I'm just gonna dust it off with one of these BH Cosmetic brushes, 116. And this was a face brush set that I had gotten from them a while back, and they've honestly worked really good. I've gotten these brushes way before I started getting the Morphe brushes in Sephora. So yeah, these were like my holy grail because I didn't really have no other brushes at the time, a long time ago. But thankfully, I don't know, put a little bit of that bronzer over the blush because I feel like I'm blushing too hard. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and put some shadow underneath my eyes and put some mascara. And actually, let me put mascara first in my eyelashes, and I'll be back to show you my rest of the look with highlight and everything. I'll do my highlight with you guys, so be right back. So I forgot to come back while I was doing my eyes, but here's my eye with the eyelashes on, and I'm just adding some bottom shadow right now. I just only added the brown to both sides, and I'm gonna go ahead and buff it out with the cone shadow. And I'm gonna use this same brush to buff this shadow first, to buff Tasty. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with, I'm just go ahead and go in with the same brush. Oh well. And I'm gonna buff out the bottom of that lash line with this cone shadow. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get this same brush that I was using for the white. I'm gonna clean it off with the towel that I have in front of me, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Jawbreaker. It's a shimmery white shadow, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the beginning of my eye, my tear duct, and I'm gonna go ahead and drag it onto the inner corner. You can actually start at the inner corner and just drag it in as well. And if you've watched the whole thing so far, then thank you so much. You are now at the end. You are almost at the finish line. Okay, now that's done, I'm gonna just go ahead and close my palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the Morphe by Jeffree Star, the setting spray. So sad that, you know, I didn't get more than one, and this is the second time I use Morphe setting spray, and oh my god, it is just the best. Oh, I got this new fan. Check it out. It is super pretty and cute, and I needed one. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with highlight, and I use this for my highlight. It's a Morphe E27 brush, and job, so I ain't mad at her. And also, I think today I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Jeffree Star highlighter palette, and this is how it looks. Let me show you the inside. Here it is. So today I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Gold Breaker, and it's this shade right here in the middle. I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight. Oh, wow. Yeah, Jeffree's highlight always does this to me. It just blinds me by the light. Oh my goodness, you could see it in the camera. Wow. Just blend in like a little bit, you know, because I don't like to be too much. And actually that's probably the wrong brush. I should blend it in. I'm gonna just go ahead and dab it in with my beauty blender. Real techniques. Okay, so also the glue that I used was the House of Lashes glue. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put a lipstick on. And today I think we should go ahead and go with, just like the Gemini lip liner, this one is Unicorn Blood. Move my horrible nails. Is it upside down or no? No, it's not. Anyways, I'm just gonna line my lips with this, and then I'm gonna fill it in with the lipstick, and I'm done. I'll be right back with the lipstick on. So I'm back, and this is the final look, and made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Also, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share my channel with whoever else you know would love to watch makeup tips and tricks. And thank you so much. And here's the look.